Good afternoon, welcome back. This is Saima if you haven't met me before. In today's video, I'm going to talk about UK tax. If you are someone like me who does a 9 to 5 job, like who has a contract full-time job, and you also make content online, whether it's on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, any social media platform, you need to pay tax on your additional payments as well. Okay, or even if you are someone who rent a property, or if you are someone who sell things on marketplace or on eBay or on Amazon, whatever your earnings are, you need to tell HMRC to pay tax on them, right? So let's dive into the video without any further delay. So I started my YouTube back in 2020, but I was not consistent. So sometimes I would post videos, sometimes I wouldn't. So I was just not paying much attention. My channel got only approved in 2022, and the payments I was getting was not much. It was like £75 each month, or £70, £60, or sometimes it'll be £100. So I was thinking I will not reach £1,000, because if you reach £1,000, then you need to pay tax on it. Okay, so I didn't quite check, I didn't count it. And also, let me tell you, the tax year is usually count from April till April. So from 5th of April till April 6th of the next year. For example, for 2022, it was like April 5th 2022 to April 6th 2023, right? So that's a whole tax year. So by the end of the year, even before the end of the year, you need to pay tax on them. You need to tell HMRC. You can download HMRC app, and then it will ask you for your insurance number, your employer, and then you get to know what are your taxes, what are being deducted so far from your employer. But as a content creator, or as a YouTuber, or if you post videos on social media, or you sell something, or you rent a property, you need to tell them that you're doing this additional job. Okay, this is called an additional job, right? So my regular job, full-time job, my bank, if I do any bank, that's my second job. So the YouTube will be my third job. So I need to tell HMRC about these all. So for my NHS job, they will tell. For my bank partner, I do it in my trust, so they will tell. I don't need to tell. But for YouTube, this is my own, so I need to tell government, UK government, that I'm doing this additional job and I'm getting paid, right? So I feel like I didn't pay much attention, and I didn't calculate it. I calculated, but I calculated it from January till December. So without any research, I didn't research. Yeah, so that was my fault. Yeah, so now I've checked it already, and then for 1 year it was more than 1,000. So I need to declare it to the UK government. I need to pay tax on that one. So now it's already 1 year late, so I'll be paying penalty on that one as well. So if you are someone, you need to tell them. Okay, the first step in telling HMRC about how would you tell them? You go on the government website, government.uk, and then you fill up a self-assessment form. In the self-assessment form, they will ask you why you think that that you need to declare. You can tell them that you are self-employed, or a sole trader, or you make content online. You can write it in the description and submit the application. After 10-15 days, they'll send you a code, and then you can fill up the tax return form and then return the money that you owed to the government, to the HMRC, Human Resources Revenue. So this is very important. Okay, if you don't do that, you'll be in trouble, because stealing the tax or not paying the tax on time, you can get fine on them, and you need to pay penalty. So if you don't pay tax for 1 month, you will be paying 5% extra. If you don't pay for 6 months, it'll be like 5% additional on top of that. And then if it's more than a year, if it's 1 year already, you will be paying like almost 15% extra, right? So it is very dangerous thing to do. I wouldn't recommend anyone hiding the tax. Or I didn't know, I didn't research. It was my default. I thought it's from January till December without doing any research. Recently I came to know, I was watching a YouTube video, then I went back in my Barclays bank account. I searched for the income from the YouTube, so it was making more than 1,000, so I need to declare it. I have already declared it and I'll be paying the tax on that one. So if you don't know, like me, be informed, okay? And if you know anyone who makes YouTube videos or Facebook videos or TikTok or anything, or sell online or rent a property, then you need to pay a tax on them. It's very, very important, because when you submit your ILR application, you can get into trouble and they may refuse your application based on that one, right? So even if you are late, you can still pay for it. There will be a little bit penalty that you need to pay extra, but it's all right, at least as long as you are paying for it, right? So it's good if you research, if you see something on social media, if you watch any video about anything you're not sure, pay close attention. Yeah, I remember when my channel got monetized, I filled the form on the YouTube for the tax. I gave them my tax number, everything. So I was thinking that's all, like I don't need to do anything extra, right? So on the YouTube, when it get monetized, they'll ask you for your national insurance number, your name, your detail, and your address, everything, where you're working. And I filled those ones. I don't know what happened. Then they didn't deduct the money. And even on the YouTube studio, it was always showing like minus tax. So this is your payment after the tax deduction. So I'm not sure how, like it didn't happen. But even if I show you on my YouTube studio, it still says for this month that after the tax deduction, this is your money for this month. But I think we need to inform on the government's website to HMRC. We need to inform HMRC, not on YouTube. Yes, you need to inform on YouTube as well, but on top of that, you need to inform HMRC that you're doing anything extra, that's your side hustle, or if you are earning money from any other resources. Some people, they might not know, but if you get something like very expensive goods or gifts or anything like that, then also you need to pay money, you need to pay tax on them, right? So be mindful of what you do. Be mindful of if you are posting on YouTube and you feel like you are only getting £60 a month or £50 a month, it may not reach £1,000. Do the calculation again like I did, and you'll be able to find. If it's less than 1,000, you don't need to pay tax. If it goes above the 1,000, then you need to pay tax on that, right? So the process is a bit lengthy after that, if you got to know, like if you are late already, because usually for the tax year you need to you need to pay in January. That the tax year ends in April, right? So you need to pay by 31st of January the whole amount of tax that you owed according to your income for that year, okay? And if you are late and your tax became too much that you need to pay, for example, like me, I'm 1 year late already, and if the tax comes like 4,000 or 2,000, then I need to pay. I can make the payments, like 2 payments I can make. One I need to pay in July, and the second one in January. So in 2 installments I'll be paying that one, okay? I didn't get my statement yet. So after you apply for self-assessment, the first thing is you apply for self-assessment. You tell HMRC that I do this job, and then they'll send you a tax code. According to the tax code, you will also get a tax statement. When you get the tax statement, then you will get to know how much you need to pay, how much you were owing them, HMRC, how much you were owing them. And you can download the app. If you want, I can put the link below of the HMRC app in the description. So if you are not sure, register for self-assessment, and then when you register for self-assessment, they will let you know. Also on the government website, you can check. They will let you know whether you need to declare it or not, okay? If you are not sure about your incomes, you can go on the government website and check whether you need to do the self-assessment or not, whether you need to declare it or not. Take it very, very serious, guys. I just left it. I thought I put it on YouTube, so everything is sorted. And also on YouTube Studio, it was showing as if like after tax deduction, this is your money for this month. So I was feeling like, yeah, that's fine, I'm all sorted. No, you need to inform HMRC, okay, after completing the self-assessment form. If you have done it before, well and good. If you're not, you can select doing it for the first time. All right, I hope that you find this video helpful. If it was, please let me know in the comment section. Give it a thumbs up, and I'll be seeing you soon in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye bye.